Hi everybody, so this is going to be a book review on Destined by April Pike. It's actually going to be about the entire Wings series. It's 4 books. I mentioned it before in one of my other ones. It's Wings, Spells, Illusions, and Destined. About this book in particular, I love the way she ended it. It came to a good close. It still made me want more, which is exactly what I love in a book. I love finishing it and either going, like, it was just so perfect to the end where I don't care about anything else that happened. That was perfect. But I really, really love that she still left me wanting more, wanting to know what the future was going to hold for Tam, David, and Chelsea. And why can't I remember the main character's name right now? Laurel. I don't know why I didn't think it was Laurel. It is Laurel. Okay. It made me just curious as to how their future played out because of what happened at the end of this book. Well, I should say during this book. As for the series in a whole, I have never really picked up a fairy series before that kept my interest so much. I picked up this one, not Destined Wings. I picked this one up not knowing it was a fairy book until, like, all of a sudden there's a plant growing on her back and she was like, oh my god, what's going on? The whole series as a whole was just fabulous, and it was paced well. Everything about it was just perfect. It's like the perfect book series. It's like everything you want to happen happens in the end. Whatever you're thinking in the beginning, when you pick up the first book, it happens in the end. Like, everything just works out so perfect, and that's all I can say about it. It's just, it was perfect. The plot was great. Each book, it wasn't repetitive. Something else happened every time. These books literally pick up right where you left off and they keep going as if it's one giant book. And I love that. I love that there's no gap. Like, if I had all 4 books right here and I finished the first one and I finished Wings and I was like, ooh, okay, I'm going to pick up the next one, it's right where you left off. Literally. I think this was maybe just like a few hour time gap. Maybe, if even that much, because I don't have Illusions, so I can't even tell you to be sure. But it literally picks up right where you left off, and I love that about a book series, because that is so hard to find, because for the most part, some series, you pick them up, and it explains everything that happened in the book before it, and then it jumps into the next one. And I don't like that sometimes. Like, depending on how far of a gap in between I read them, I hate it. But I picked up Illusions, and I picked up Spells and Illusions earlier in the year, so it's still kind of fresh in my head. I mean, for like a chapter or two, I was like, wait, why are they doing this? Who is this person? And then it all just kind of clicked in the more they talked about it. So I didn't need that whole chapter of who is this person? Who is this person? I do this and they do that, and it was unnecessary. Fallen is the same way too, the Fallen series by Thomas something S. And it doesn't repeat, and it is different every time you pick it up, and it's refreshing to pick up a book in a series and have a whole different set of events come out and really not know what's going to happen. Because as I'm reading certain things in the Immortal series, I'm just like, oh, this is foreshadowing because this is going to happen, because it's happened 5 books beforehand, and it's like I already know what's going to happen because she mentions this and she says, oh, that'll never happen, which means it'll happen a couple chapters from now. So the Wing series does not do that at all. I give it 2 thumbs up, 10 stars, 10 fingers. I don't know what good praise I could give it. I love 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 it. Look, even at the top of the book, it says the perfect ending. That's what Claudia Gray has to say. Claudia Gray, New York Times bestselling author of the Evernight series, which I read that. But yeah, definitely go and read it. I didn't give you too many spoils besides the fact that she's a fairy, which I think if you read the thing, it tells you that she's a fairy. I really don't know, but it's just perfect. I really just loved everything about the way it ended. I just need everyone to go read it, and if you have read it, let me know what you think down there in the comments, and let me know what else I should read. I finished Destined, Arise, and Thumped by Megan McCafferty, Tara Hudson, and then April Pike. So I have a Thumped book review ready to go. I just haven't uploaded it yet because I'm not sure how I feel about it. I may not post it at all, ever. But yeah, Destined, Wings, the whole series, fantastic. Go and read it, please. Please go and read it. It's definitely worth reading. It definitely is worth reading. But I'm going to go because I have to run to the library and go pick up Crossed by Ali Condi. So I will see you guys in my next book review. Or library haul. That's the only book I'm picking up, so it's not going to be a library haul. Because I still have those other, I have 5 more books out of that list to read. Happy reading!